Good afternoon and welcome one and all. You join us for this 50-over match between India and Nepal. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, Ather. Well, I'm not surprised. I think anyone would have batted first in these conditions. Likely the openers will be licking their lips.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Nice solid defensive shot.
Looking very solid to start the team's innings.
Yep. Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Difficult period as they...
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Waiting. Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
10 runs added there. India are 63 for 1. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Waiting.
What a catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
8 runs added there. India are 98 for 2. Nice shot.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half.
Perfectly timed.
Yep.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Catch it.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Great shot through the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
For these two.
Picks the gap perfectly.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yep.
Great shot there to get the century.
This has been a great knock, using all the shots available, plenty of...
Well placed, should get a single. What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Samson at the crease, a big partnership.
Yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Just got to accept it and move on. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
How the bowler can respond. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just...
Yep.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Middle that one, great timing.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
98. Football.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle. That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep. Yep. Nice bowling.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the fifth wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always like... times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Easy catch, didn't have to move really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone.
Yep.
Brilliant shot there.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Gone, played all around it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the...
Catch it.
Nice shot, runs possible. Well taken, had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down.
Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good ball.
Super catch. It's been a fantastic display of batting that we've seen. It'll be a tough ask to chase down. Just need a good start. To climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score.
Waiting. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just through the shot too early.
Yep.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Way. They'll get at least one. Bowler is confident on this one. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Got right in behind it. Quick onto that in the infield. Could that be out? Looks so.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution for the team today.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic
Ball. They now know the areas they need to be hitting. Couldn't have played that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. Bat on it.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
What a good shot that is. Took advantage of a full straight ball.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
The batsman brings up their half century.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting.
Gone. Played all around it.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A beauty, brilliant catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the fifth wicket.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
absolutely nailed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Yep.
To fine sweep, effortless to get to the boundary.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end.
Yep.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Yep. Catch.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Yep.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these
That's
two.
the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Out! Good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now.
Yep.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wait on.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front.
Yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Good shot, a beauty. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. 4 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. A lot closer than it looked on paper.